Greetings, Japan fans. In today's show, we're looking at time management for leaders. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu. And welcome back to the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy committed to your success, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, a best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. We are broadcasting around the world from Minato-ku in the center of Tokyo, the leadership capital of Japan. Now, this podcast brings insights, examples, experience about leading in Japan. Trust me, it is different here. If you have feedback on the show or have preferences about potential future topics, and leave us your comments. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share this podcast on iTunes. Here's our daily podcast lineup. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, we have the Business Tatsujin no Oshie show. Wednesdays, we have the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, we have the Business Pro Podcasto. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, we have Japan's top business interviews. Now, before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is yatta ne. Yatta ne. This would be something you'd say when maybe your friend completed a project or had some degree of success. You'd say, you did it. You did it. You really made it happen. You did it. Yatta ne. Yatta ne. Yatta ne. Now, that's obviously very casual. If it was a client, then you say something more formal like yarimashita desu ne. Yarimashita desu ne. Yarimashita desu ne. Something like that. But with colleagues, with friends, you can just say yatta ne. Yatta ne. Yatta ne. This is episode number 373. And today we are talking about holistic time management for leaders. Leaders are now leading invisible people. Their staff are no longer in sight, or at best are only visible in person a couple of days a week. What are their people doing at home? How are they spending their time? How motivated are they? How engaged? Being in the office brings a certain level of discipline with it. You can see if people are goofing off. In an open office environment, you can hear the phone conversation with clients to gauge what is going on. When people are at home, though, there's no way to be sure the team are using their time effectively. Time is life. Time management is life management. The key tool to controlling time is the schedule. Daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. The temptation is just to imagine that time management is only about work time management. We are holistic beings, multifaceted and have multiple responsibilities. We play different roles in our lives, and the work role is only one of those. Concentrating all of our time on work throws our lives out of balance. The schedule is the key tool. So what goes into that schedule determines the life we lead. We have parents or children or siblings or partners or friends. Devoting all of our time to work means that these key personal relationships are starved of the time needed to be allocated to them in order for us to have a more rounded life. If we are late for lodging our personal taxes, unfocused about our finances because we are too busy working, then we will suffer both now and in the future. Getting our financial lives in order needs time, and that time is in our schedule. We'll either allocate the time for that purpose, or it's allocated for something else. Our health is the same. If we just work all the time and don't schedule time for exercise or relaxation, then we will encounter health issues. It's like running the machines 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The production numbers are initially impressive, until the whole enterprise is shut down. to spend time repairing the broken machines. We start by nominating the key roles we play in life. Work is certainly one of them, but not the only thing. After we establish the roles we play, we can now attach some goals for each of those roles. This becomes important because the scheduled prioritization process will be run off the achievement of these goals. When we consider the competing goals, we have to make a choice about which goals have a higher priority than others, and then time is allocated for the attainment of each of those goals. It sounds so simple, and it is. The surprising thing is that you realize you are a multifaceted person and not just someone who works all the time. You need to allocate time to call your mother, to see the kids' sports fixture, to go to the dentist, to check your bank accounts, to go for a run, etc. Find out more when we come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do these in Japanese, we do them in English, we do them in the classroom, we do them online. Today's show is sponsored by our virtual selling program. It's coming up, actually, the program itself will be in September, but we're doing some previews for that program beforehand. August the 20th, September the 3rd, and September the 8th, we're running preview classes for our virtual selling program. On August the 25th, we have Resilience and Stress Under Pressure. That's an online program. On September the 2nd, we have Virtual Meetings That Engage. That's obviously an online program. Now, our website is at enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Don't forget you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you learn by watching videos, then we've got over 1,000. I think it's actually 1,010. Anyway, we've got over 1,000 videos there at Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. That's a premier business show in Japan. Comes out every Monday. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders all the way from SMEs to the corporate captains of industry on the topic of leading in Japan. And every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Terebi Show. Get my book, Japan Sales Mastery. That's the Bible for selling in Japan. And my other book, Japan Business Mastery. As the leader, this is the concept of time usage we need to be teaching to our team members. If you're running in the wrong direction, going faster doesn't help. If you'd rapidly climb the ladder and find us on the wrong wall, that doesn't help. What do we want to have, do, and be? We need to think about these aspects first, then set the direction, the goals to support that effort, and the scheduling based on priorities to make it all a reality. Teaching people how to get more done each day at work is fine, but the modern leader needs to see their people in holistic terms. If they become sick or experience family breakups or financial instability because they only concentrate on time allocation for work, then they will not be able to fully contribute to the organization. What's more, they will be very unhappy and unmotivated, and that doesn't produce the culture that breeds the quality of professionalism we need. The machine will break and require extended downtime. Having a key person in the business experience illness, which takes them out of the picture, can be devastating to the firm. We want our clients served by happy, engaged, healthy, satisfied, and motivated staff. The leader's job is to educate the team about proper holistic time management. If we do that, we will have a much more successful and sustained business. We all spend a lot of our time working, so making that a happy, fulfilling experience rests on getting all of these aspects of people's lives to be in alignment. For that, they need time, and we teach them how to allocate that time in their schedules. Are you doing it? Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, and tell your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and share this podcast on iTunes. Remember, you can contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Lots of great stuff on our website, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Until the next episode, take what you thought valuable, put into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. So be one of them. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success here in Nippon.